A lot of mistakes that you catch up on when you watch the replays. But yeah, he's still flying around in my base. I have no idea he's here. No idea. I didn't have any way of detecting him because overlords aren't detectors in this game. They are. You have to upgrade them to overseers. And at this point, his army is moving out now. But like I said, his vision-wise is very, very limited compared to mine. I see everything else except for him coming until he gets right here to my expansion. At that point, this expansion is dead. I can't do anything to save this, but I see this is happening, so I get my overlord and start bringing him in. Bam, there's the Nidus worm popping up right now. The expansion's already dead. Zealots completely destroyed that. Completely. Now they're having too much fun killing all my larvae, but the worm is almost done. Worm's done. You can hear it. There it is. Start pumping out guys. And he hears it and he sees it, so he starts running back. I only have a few roaches and a couple hydras. It's pretty much my first wave. Do as much damage as I can. Oh yeah, he had those couple stalkers there, but he realized there's no point sending him in just to get killed. He'll wait for his army before he gets to attack. I still had a couple more guys in here, but not that many. Yeah, 18 hydralisks, 16 zergling, 11 roaches. I see his army. It finally catches up. I unload the other hydralisks. We start fighting, and they just are picking me apart. I grab my roaches, quickly go behind his mineral line, and burrow them, just so I can be able to, as soon as I take out these two zealots, because I didn't want them to be alive. So boom, killed all of my hydralisks, killed the worm. He had a pretty decent force still alive. Yeah, I take out this pylon so he can't summon any guys. Boom, burrowed, and then he starts to walk up. 3 zealots, or 3 zealots, 11 stalkers, 3 sentries, with my 8 zerglings that I have around the map. 7 hydralisks are built in the worm, and my 7 roaches. These roaches actually pop up now and take out his nexus, because he was going to come attack me again. But now that they popped up, he has to come back and try to take this out. I end up taking out his nexus and his extra probe right here before he gets over here. I try to fight him, and I go, oh, his force is too large. I burrow to try to run, but he got his second observer up, and he sees all of my guys now, so he can take them out. At the same time, he sent up a couple of zealots to try to kill me, but they got stuck down here at the bottom of the ramp, and so he didn't realize this because he was still chasing down all of my roaches. At that point, I start sending my second overlord to this side of his base so I can pop in another worm. I already have 16 hydralisks built. They're got some upgrades going on. Yep, my second evolution chamber, second missile attack, first round of ground armor. They have their first attack and first armor done and upgraded. So they have not too bad a force. They lost this, but they quickly start rebuilding with a lot of gateways. He realizes I have way too much money right now and no forces. I need to start producing guys as quickly as possible. So he pops up as many pylons and gateways to turn into warp gates, so he can just start teleporting guys in. He put all these pylons because he doesn't want to have any of these lose power, and he needs more supply when he can start pumping out guys as quickly as possible. At my expansion, I'm doing okay with just a couple hydralisks here, just for safety purposes, nothing too crazy. He still has his observer in my base, being able to see just this section. So he's, you know, limited on the view he has, but he sees that. He finally realizes he has his zealots here, and he heads them out to my expansion to try to take me out. Or, you know, see what I have down there. Because I don't think he had no idea. So he went to go and take a look to see if I even had this expansion. Sees the creep, realizes I'm over here, but I begin single targeting with a hydralisk and start picking away at his zealot. He gets the second one away, I believe. Yep. At that point I realized, okay, I'm going to have to start moving soon because this guy sees all that he has over here now. I saw that he starts pumping in these stuff, and yep, I try to get this worm in, but he sees it. He starts to destroy these rocks, and he goes, oh, no, I'm not going to let you Nidus worm me again. Nice try. Going to come over here and destroy. At this point, I have 37 hydralisks and 30 zerglings compared to his 2 zealots and 11 stalkers. So he's just kind of waiting. At this point, he should be teleporting guys in. They're off cooldown, warp in guys. Why wait? The cooldown, you know, resets every time you summon something. So I think he goes to try to push with an attack at this point. Nope, he's just kind of gathering his forces and getting ready. Yeah, his observer now is going over to check out this base. I produced a couple more Hydralisks here. These guys actually, I unload them because I'm thinking, alright, he has to have probably an observer. I need to get an overseer, try to see what's going on. Yep, he's just kind of patrolling back and forth. But at that point I realized, alright, I'm going to end this. I'm going to pop in a worm back here. I didn't realize he was destroying these rocks, but it worked out perfectly for me because he sent in a probe in a second to build up a nexus right here. And by that time, yep, see there's the nexus. The worm's almost done. Here comes the probe. Worm's done. And boom, unload. He starts to bring up his guys to try to stop the worm. But the amount of guys that he has in comparison to the amount of guys that I have, yeah, I like to put Zerglings in the worm first, because they can just take most of the damage while the Hydralisks stay behind and pretty much mass up and do this to him. Where he's at 17 Stalkers now and 44 Hydralisks. The Stalkers, what he should have done is he's on the low ground, so he can't. The only reason he can shoot at my guys right now is because he has vision up here. If I killed these guys and killed this, he wouldn't be able to shoot with that guy. See, now he has to move up the ramp, and that guy was just wasted pretty much. Now, these two cannons really don't put up much damage. They kill 2 Hydralisks, maybe 3. Nope, 2 Hydralisks get down. And at that point, he starts warping in a bunch of Zealots to trying to save himself. His resource count is, and Vespian gas count is ridiculous, but at that point, it's too late. The amount of Hydralisks I have, 35, and yeah, Zealots are dropping, his probes are dropping. Too late. I'm still sitting here with my Nidus Worm. I think I start producing. Yep, here come this to go pop up here. GG. There's the GG. Interesting strat. Moving slow hydras around. Yes, it is. It's a great strat for moving slow hydras around. And so I, figure out, alright, I'll come in here, finish him off, but he left the game in time. So yeah, there was a lot of mistakes and points in that map where it could have gone either way. If he had attacked with his army early in the game, he could have taken me out, and I wouldn't have had anything. I probably would have lost. But he sat there with, at the end of the game, he had 3,000 minerals and 3,000 Vespian gas. Just sitting, doing nothing with. He should have been pumping out guys. Whenever you're attacking or sitting in your base with nothing, if you're not upgrading or producing guys, more than likely you will lose. I have a couple observers in case he got some more observers. I'm sorry, my overseers, in case he got more observers into my base. And since I wasn't sure if I was going to kill him or not, I went to get the gold expansion and keep pumping out guys. Just keep producing stuff in order to overrun your opponent. And so that would be the first StarCraft 2 match that I did a little commentary for. I don't know. There will be more videos up soon. Thank you for watching, guys. Please sure to subscribe for new videos, video game related, that kind of stuff. I'll post up some more replays. Maybe not as many one-on-ones or something. We'll see. Zerg is my main race, so if it is a 1v1, more than likely you will see me playing as Zerg. In big free-for-alls and that kind of stuff, I usually tend to play as random just because it's fun. I'm used to playing with my friends, so it doesn't really matter too much if I stick around. But yeah, I usually get beat in free-for-alls. But one-on-ones I actually try with my best race. So thank you for watching, guys. We'll hopefully see you soon.